What's up guys, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. I'm going to give you my 3 reasons why Lanzarote is definitely worth a look. Reasons number 1, the weather. Now, what more could anyone want than nice weather the whole year round? Not everybody wants a summer holiday. Not everyone wants to be out on a holiday at peak season, you know, when the children are off school. It isn't for everybody. Obviously for families it's prime time to go on holiday. Not for everyone. The one really wonderful thing about Lanzarote is its location within the Atlantic Ocean, being off the west coast of Africa, means that the weather is pretty much good the whole year round. Even in the winter, it doesn't really get that cold. And other good thing about it as well is, due to where it is, you get a lot of breeze off the sea. That breeze keeps it bearable. Obviously temperatures can get quite hot with it being so close to the African continent, but with that breeze off the sea, it will keep it very much bearable. In fact, Lanzarote has a lot of sporting events that probably would be very difficult to hold were it just constantly hot all the time. So that sea breeze will make the summer, hot long summer days a lot more bearable. And you know, you can't complain at having good weather all year round. It expands your options to be able to visit the island at any point throughout the year. If you want to go in autumn, you can go. If you want to go early spring, you can go. You're not going to be disappointed with the weather. I've been twice and I can safely say it's beautiful pretty much all year round. Reasons number 2. The terrain. Now, I say this because, as I've said, there's quite a few sporting events go on in Lanzarote, and these sporting events range from anything from cycling to running to walking. Now, if the terrain was unfriendly, it would be incredibly difficult for anybody to hold a sporting event like that there. Now, certain parts of the island are volcanic. Be under no illusions, you know, there's a huge volcanic activity there. I've been up the volcano when I was an 8-year-old boy and ended up on the back of a camel, which was great fun. An experience definitely to be tried at some point, definitely. But yeah, it's very diverse in terms of terrain. You've got that sort of peak there in the volcanic area. You've also got quite a lot of good walking and running routes. So if you are not someone that likes to scale hills and altitude and the higher sides, then at least you have the added security of knowing that you can go for a walk, you can take your bike, and that absolutely, as I've said in the previous point, a lot of people, a lot of sports are performed on this island, and they're there because the island has the key ingredients to make those events happen, and the friendly terrain can only be part of that, really, if you think about it. It's all within well balance to allow for that to happen, and as an island and as a place, having those extremes makes it quite attractive if you think about it. Reasons number 3. Third and final reason is the beaches. Now, I've travelled quite a lot, as you can see from some of my holiday videos that I've done previously. I've been all over the world. I've been over Europe, I've been to America. Lanzarote has some really fantastic beaches, really clean, really vast, really huge. Again, with the sporting events that are done, you know, with the walking, the running, the cycling, there's also huge water sports influx there. If you think about it, the island is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean. It's literally a water sport playground if you think about it. So what better than to have the beaches that can match that? And this country has the beaches in abundance that will support that activity. So If you're going there on a family holiday, you're absolutely spoilt for choice with beaches, and you will not regret going to the beaches in Lanzarote. I remember it quite vividly. They're fantastic, really, really nice, right, in terms of the variety and the space that you've got to work in, and incredibly clean as well, which in this day and age is really important. Obviously, the more people go to some places, the more likely you are to have rubbish, but it's really well maintained and looked after. And I've been to the country twice within a big time period. I went back in 2012, and I went back when I was a little boy. It was about 1993. And yeah, obviously that's a big difference in time, and they've kept the standards from back then to now, and I'm sure that if I was to visit now, the beaches would still be fine. And as someone who's a tourist and likes going on the beach myself, you can't fault a clean beach. So yeah, really, really top holiday destination, and definitely worth a look, guys, if you've not been. As one of the Canary Islands, it's definitely one to tick off your bucket list if you're looking to go to that part of the world. Thank you for watching. As always, really appreciate your time here on this. Really, really do. That is video number 2 now of my free for this week. Stay tuned for the next video coming end of the week. Please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notifications bell so you know when I'm next posting, and you can follow my work a little bit more on this platform. And remember to leave any comments you may have about any holidays similar, or whether you've been to the Canary Islands and been to that particular island. Tell me what your experience was and whether or not you liked going to Lanzarote. But definitely, for myself, a top holiday and worth a visit. Appreciate your time, guys. Thank you for watching today, and speak to you all soon. Take care.